Hey yo, what's good? Welcome to my Roberto Duran week where I'm paying tribute to the great Roberto Duran because tomorrow is his birthday and I think week I think he is worthy of giving a whole week to tribute his great career. And this is not my original idea. This is an idea that came from the Fight City. So go check them out on Twitter. Go check them out on their website, thefightcity.com. But today, right now, I'll be talking about Duran's reign of terror in the lightweight division once he won the title. So the moment Duran debuted until he decided to vacate his lightweight title to move up to welterweight, he was 67-1. And the moment he won the lightweight title in that brutal fight against Ken Buchanan until he vacated that championship, he was 39-0 with 30 knockouts. Nine first round knockouts and 15 knockouts within the first 5 rounds. He did 15 title defenses on the WBA lightweight title. 11 came in by knockout, 2 in the first round. Only Edwin Virtuet went the 15-round distance with him. A few notable... and his reign went from 1972 to 1979. So it was a 7-year reign. Some opponents that are worth mentioning is Esteban de Jesus, who actually is his lone defeat in his 67-1. But he would later avenge his defeats by 11-round knockouts and 12-round knockouts in the trilogy they had. The third fight was actually a unification fight because Esteban de Jesus had won the WBC title. Yeah, he won the WBC title from Guts Ishimatsu, who Duran had beat also. Guts Ishimatsu won the WBC title, and he even beat Ken Buchanan, who is a Hall of Famer, as I have mentioned, and he lost this title to Esteban de Jesus. So once Duran beat him, first he lost to de Jesus, and then Duran beat him. He won the lightweight championship, so he was a worthy fighter to end his undefeated streak. Esteban de Jesus was no bum. He was a future world champion. He defended it against Masataka Tamayama, who he's Japanese, but the reason I mention him is because he was the champion of Japan and he had 4 title defenses. But the main reason I mention this is because he knocked him out the first round, had him down 3 times. Of course, Ray Lampkin, who I talked about earlier today, who had no knockout losses and he had 2 losses to Esteban de Jesus, who beat Duran, but de Jesus could not knock him out. He was NABF champion in a time that actually meant something, and he had 2 defenses of that title. He defended it against... he knocked him out in one of the most brutal knockouts ever. He was in the hospital for 5 days, and he was out for like at least 30 minutes. Duran beat Lou Rizarro, who was 22-0. He also beat Emilio Villa, who was the Colombian champion at super lightweight at 140, and this guy went 15 rounds. He went 15 rounds with Roberto Duran. With Wilfred Benitez. So when Duran knocked this fool out, he knocked him out in the 7th round. So this was significant. That wasn't actually a title defense. It was a non-title, but it was still a good victory since he knocked out a guy that Wilfredo Benitez did not knock out. So this was Duran's record once he won the title and before he won the title. So just a quick homage to his great run at lightweight. And numbers could really not define the destructive force that Duran was at lightweight. You need to watch some of these fights because Duran was just a beast. He was brutal. We're talking about 39 victories with 30 knockouts, man. 15 within the first 5 rounds. That's half. Half of those knockouts were within the first 5 rounds. Others were in the 14th, some were in the 15th. So Duran carried his power throughout the whole fight, and he carried that pressure throughout the whole fight. Only one man lasted the distance in the title fight. That was Edwin Virtuit, who had never been knocked out at the time. So just a little bit of research, a little bit of numbers. But I encourage you guys to check out some of his fights when he was a lightweight, because he was truly a special fighter and one of the best lightweights that have ever laced up a pair of gloves. Anyway, thanks for watching. Watch for this Roberto Duran week. I'm going to do a tribute, of course, tomorrow, and also a tribute to the man, right? Because it's his birthday tomorrow, and a tribute to his fight against Davey Moore, which pretty much resurrected his career in many resurrections that he had. But enough of that. Thank you for watching. Thank you for paying tribute to Roberto Duran. And don't forget to rate and subscribe. Peace.